If you manage an enterprise network or a Microsoft Entra ID tenant, you probably sleep soundly knowing you have multi-factor authentication turned on for everyone. You've got authenticator apps, biometric prompts, and strict conditional access. But what if I told you that an attacker could get full administrative access to your tenant using a completely legitimate Microsoft login page without ever stealing a single user password or cracking an MFA prompt? What you're looking at right here isn't a complex malware exploit. It's a native Microsoft protocol called the device code flow. And if your tenant is running on default settings, this backdoor is wide open right now. Let's go inside the lab and see how it works, why it bypasses traditional MFA, and exactly how to block it in 60 seconds. So what is the device code flow? Microsoft originally designed this protocol for input-constrained devices. Think smart TVs in your conference rooms, network printers, or headless Linux servers. Devices that don't have a standard keyboard or a modern web browser. The protocol splits the login process. The device asks Microsoft for a unique shortcut. It tells the user, go to microsoft.com/device on your phone or laptop, type in this code, and log in. Once the user authenticates on their separate device, Microsoft securely passes the login token back to the original machine. It's incredibly convenient. But from a security architecture standpoint, it introduces a massive gap. The authentication session is completely decoupled from the device actually requesting the access token. The user isn't typing their password into a fake system. They are on the real Microsoft portal, they use their real Face ID or authenticator app. But the moment they click approve, boom, the attacker's remote console instantly inherits a fully verified, multi-factor authenticated session token. The attacker didn't steal a password, they stole an active session. Unless your office actively relies on employees executing command line scripts or headless conference room boards every single day, there is absolutely zero reason this authentication pipeline should be exposed to the public internet. To shut this backdoor down completely, we created a custom conditional access policy configured specifically to isolate and disable this non-interactive login method across the entire tenant. By explicitly restricting permitted authentications to modern interactive browser and desktop mobile applications, this policy intercepts any device code generation request and completely revokes the tenant's permission to process it. Once that policy is deployed, any attempt to run a device code login fails immediately at the gateway, keeping your identities isolated and secure. Security in the cloud isn't just about making your passwords longer. It's about auditing the default doors that Microsoft leaves unlocked out of the box. If your corporate perimeter hasn't been validated down to the protocol layer, your company data is traveling on borrowed time. If you are a business owner, CISO, or operations leader running infrastructure here in Regina, Moose Jaw, or anywhere across southern Saskatchewan, let's get your parameters properly verified. Head over to f11.ca right now to read our full step-by-step identity security blueprints, or send me a direct message with the word audit. The team at Identity Digest will jump into your tenant to run a comprehensive identity health check, map out your cross-tenant configurations, and lock down your boundaries before they become an incident report. Make sure to hit subscribe to catch our next weekly lab drop. Stay secure.